That should be it. Should be live. Hopefully. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Cool. We are live. Everyone who didn't tune in right now, bad luck. Hey, we see such a nice row. Nice bright red. Okay, so that's set up. The only thing that's left is my clamp. Should I still sunscreen at 6:30? Hiya. Quick, Goosey, put it on the overlay so you can capture it as the only one. Ooh, that's interesting. There's a general cargo ship going from Ghent to Antwerp. It's a movement we don't see often. Final tweak here. Yeah, that will work. Hey Susie, hey Mole, welcome. Just one more thing to mount and then we're already set up for this evening. Oh no, I need to plug in the phone as well. I almost forgot. Hey Jenny. Good to see everybody on this lovely evening at the river. It's nice and sunny, it's not too warm, it's not too cold. Alright, first ship of the day is officially it's a vehicles carrier, not a ro-ro. The Silver Ray. I feel like we've seen this one before. Hey Spyro! Exclamation mark. Scene. Oh, first time today. Interesting. I guess I saw another Ray ship from Solemn Lines before. Hey Woodland. Oh, it's super enjoyable now by the river. Temperature is perfect. Not too much wind, but there is a nice breeze. And we got a nice sunset ahead of us. Yeah, indeed, 1998-9. It's an oldie. And indeed, she looks fresh. Hey, my mate. So I guess for the game, what is this one classified as? This is gonna be a rare one, I would assume, giving her age. And that we've spotted her for the first time today. This might be a rare ship. Also, I did fixes for the whole collect cards game that we have. It's uncommon, okay. I will tweak the algorithm a bit to determine what level a ship is. So we also have a leaderboard. You can now see the other people who are collecting ship cards and how many they have. And there's more stuff in the pipeline that I'm working on. But the login is fixed for mobile and for computer, for all browsers. And then also the cards should automatically appear and disappear on the website. Well, when they go on the overlay. What a good looking ship though. I love the red statement color. Moin, Ria. What's up, Toast? Quick, grab the shoebox. It's an extra card for ship cards. What's up, Bezzy? How are you, buddy? Bezzy, I'll be traveling through Germany in August. What area are you in, Bezzy? What is your closest major city? Because we might do an overnight in Germany. Because I have to go to Prague for a wedding in August. I'm gonna take the train because I don't like flying, and I like trains. But we might do an overnight in Germany, so maybe we can stop by actually, close to you. Zoom in a little bit. I like how you can see all the individual sheets that the ship was made out of, with the sun hitting her on the side. Look at it. Look at those curvatures in there as well, like little imperfections. It's almost like the ship is ripped for pleasure. That's really cool. Not sure if the encoding removes it completely or if it's still visible, but Bezzy already left the stream. God damn it, Bezzy. Hey, Little Tricks. Hey, Braulio on YouTube. Hey, Brian. Welcome, buddy. Oh, the sun is already starting to lower. I love when the sun's starting to hit the ships from the side. Looks good. Yeah, she is indeed looking very fresh for 1999. It looks strange. It's a floating shoebox, Brian, full of shoes. And if you don't believe that, it's a vehicles carrier. Hey, Healy, welcome. Dave, good evening. All right, welcome in everybody for a nice little sunset stream today. Traffic on the river has been really quiet actually today as well, just like yesterday. There's something interesting going on. If I look at the pilot schedules, there's like a huge backlog of ships going back like 2-3 days that were supposed to come in that didn't come in. I wonder if they have like a capacity problem for pilots or something, and ships are in hold basically. Balance this out a little bit, but really strange. Lots of ships that were supposed to come in that didn't come in. And then I found an article about the Finland ships. They apparently are no longer going to Antwerp for now, but they're stopping in Zeebrugge instead. Holiday? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's still the government negotiations or something. It's really interesting. Because it's a huge backlog if you look on the schedules. So, and yeah, I did notice that traffic has declined over the past week. Well, ever since we started streaming again yesterday, I guess. Less hours for dock, maybe. Sounds like a good day to me, Rhea. So I don't think it's the heat wave. It's probably a pilot thing. Because the fact that they are scheduled but there's no pilot available makes me think that maybe a capacity. I looked for articles, but there's not really any public articles about it. Yeah. It is what it is. Wait, why is the command not working? Uh-oh, that stresses me out. Please say you're still working. Okay. So something is wrong, but I don't know what. Yeah, but I thought my whole backend was down. It's the StreamBuddy backend who does the commands. Okay, so you have no commands today? Interesting. Why would it have broken? Huh. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I know, Dave. A lot better temperature right now. That being said, the forecasts are looking more and more dooming for the week of the, I think starting like the 6th or 7th of July, we might hit another heat wave here. The worst forecasts go up to 41 degrees Celsius during the weekend. That's nuts. But we'll see. We'll see. How many people does it take to run that ship? So a ship like this will probably have somewhere between 15 to 20 people on board, I think. I know the big 400-meter ultra-large container ship has between 20 and 30 people on board. So this is a bit smaller, so I'm guessing, yeah, between 10 and 20. Including the chef, the most important job on the ship. Keeping the crew happy with good food. Now I'm wondering why the commands are not working. I'm really surprised. Wait, I can try something. Let's see. Information. That is not loading at all, is it? Oh, the main website is down. But the command should come through the back end, right? Well, definitely something going on with the commands. Let me make a note of that real quick, otherwise I might forget. See, this is why we test stuff on my stream before we make it public. The Salamanca, I feel like we've seen that one before. Salamanca. Good food make all happy, exactly. I feel like I should do a little bit of sunscreen on. I might regret otherwise tomorrow. Alright, let's do the sticky stuff on my face, neck, arms. No, so the scene one is a different system running. It also uses Streamomation, but it's a different system. I think it's a whole new backend that I'm building. Toast that is down. You know, the one that I showed you a screenshot of. So there's something. Well, it's not really down because I do see the website is still up, but maybe there's something with an authentication issue. Anyway, we'll look into it when I get back. And I'm about to ask for beta users for this whole system, so we have to keep it consistently working. Oh, sorry, bumped into the mic. Oh, dude, I want to get a new mic. I want to get some of those DJIs as they have a magnetic mount. All right. Surprisingly little, Dave. I've had to fix 2 things for with the vibe coding project, so that's pretty crazy actually to me. I have more bugs when when I built it myself. God damn it. Oh yeah, I need to charge this phone while we stream as well. Maybe I should vibe code more. I do see a Transfenica ship that's underway here on the horizon. Other than that, a bit tame. We'll see what we can see. I know there's a bulker underway as well. Yeah. Can't believe Bazzy ghosted me. He came in the chat, he took a picture and he left. Can't believe it. Rude. Ah, it's super nice to be out by the river. What are the tides doing? Oh god, I really need to fix that tide command. Tides command. Alright. Oh wait, now the Streamomation website is working. Yeah, something's not working there. Anyway, we'll be commandless today. I think our next ship will be this bad boy. Appears to be a general cargo ship coming towards us. Also, before we do that one, what is that? Look at a miniature multi-tug, 22. What is it doing there? The harbor days are over, so can be that. I do see that the cormorant crane is still in the port, in the harbor area. Hey Kirby, good evening. Shit. Maybe we do need to do the collect command so we can get some more people playing the card collecting game if they want to. Mods! God, I hate asking it. I know Toast, if you're there. Oh no, he went for dinner, right? Or was that Uthi? If you have time, Toast, could you do a collect command on Stream Elements? Are the towers required to have black holes? No, not necessarily. Hey Giant Ray, good evening. Mega Ships UK, good evening. Rich, good evening. Sure, thank you, dude. I really wonder what's going on with the backend. Because I was working on StreamBuddy this afternoon and this morning. But I didn't put anything in production, so didn't touch the production environment. Oh well, it's software for you, randomly breaks. You got some kind of speedboat coming as well from the coastline. We'll check it out in a minute. Oh, and I do see the bulker as well. Oh, look at that, full frontal shot. She's coming straight towards us. I feel like it's a bit oversaturated, the color, or is that just me? Let's see. Can you like compensate this a little bit? Oh, hang on. Menu. Let's see, color tone. Oh, that's a bit too dark. Still struggling with the color profiles on this camera. No, we'll stick to Vivid 2 for now. What we can try is a, hang on. Go here, there, no. Camera, please, there it is. Let's try the picture profiles. God, this is all horrible. So dark, everything is so dark with this camera. No, let's just not touch it. Well, I tried. Thank you, Toast. Appreciate that. And Uti for the copy paste. It's Blue Monday for my backend system. You test in production? I have tested a lot in production. I even did code tweaks in production. Hey Cactus Jack, Shu, hello. This is the Debbie. Going to Rouen in France. Another one going to Rouen. We had one yesterday as well. 139 meters tall. A Liberian ship. Because you haven't seen many of those yet. Oh, I think it's the Patriot, that the little speedy boat. Let's check it out for a minute. Doing good. Enjoying a nice little evening by the river. Where is she? There she is. Yep. Where is it, the Responder? I think it's actually the Military Ship Responder. It's not the Patriot. This one has carried wind turbines before. That's an interesting shoe. Ultra ship responder. Definitely a stream regular ship. Indeed, she's going 22.4 knots. What flag is that? St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This ship came all the way from... This ship has probably never been there, ever. What a way to avoid taxes. I wonder if there's a specific reason why they chose that flag for such a tiny ship. See, shoot, that's why I don't do development at my regular job anymore. I'm more like QA, architectural stuff, less, well, almost none actual development, because I don't want to deal with that bullshit anymore. All right, back to Debbie. So yeah, if you missed yesterday's stream, you have a new little thing on the website. Basically, each ship that we spot is turned into a collectible card on the website. You can log in with Twitch and you can click collect, and that way you can collect ships that were on the stream. There's a link in the Twitch chat on how to play as well. People are already collecting quite well yesterday. I think we had 25 players who at least tried it out. Oh, to STS, that's awesome. Yeah, it's similar to Pokemon Go, but of course it's tightly linked to the stream. So currently you can only collect cards that are on the stream, or ships that are on the stream. But look at that bumpiness. It also looks like she has a massive excavator arm of some sort on the deck there. Let's take a look up close. Bayan. Looks like it. Is it an excavator? Yeah, you can see the pistons on the left there. It's probably for like a massive excavator crane or something. Also, Debbie is looking a bit rusty now that I look at it. Let's have her do a sail by. I was going to say fly by. That's a bit weird. So by the looks of it, I think the tides are retracting. I think we have passed high tide an hour, 2 or 3 ago. Or is that the tide coming in? It's 658 TEUs. Or other stuff like the massive crane arm. Then coming from the coastline, bulk carrier. Can I read the name? The Guzida. Let me check the tides real quick. I'm curious. Tides. Oh, it was high tide. No, wait, yeah. So it's going towards low tide. By the time the sun set, we'll have a low tide actually. Interesting. This one doesn't have a photo. I didn't bring the second camera because yeah, I'm already logging enough stuff around to this spot because still in our unusual spot. It is indeed surprising that this one doesn't have a photo yet. Not too bad, Nico, actually. There's a nice breeze, but it's not It's nice, because I think without the breeze it would be way too warm here. It's funny, in real life she's blue actually, but the sun and the light conditions make her look black on camera. Probably once she gets alongside of us, she'll slowly turn blue instead of black. What is on the side of the ship? Oh, GSD Marin. I thought Maria. Yeah, of course, Cactus Jack. It's only used for like having a unique login. I might add Kick at some point or YouTube at some point, but it's an ongoing project, of course. The card game. But it has nothing to do with where you watch or how you watch. Guzide. Yeah, we just had a Rusty Debbie, Big Barry. She's going to destination not available. Oh, I see why it doesn't have a picture. It's built in 2026. It's a brand spanking new bulk carrier. To be honest, she doesn't look like she's built in 2026. Let's take a look up close, shall we? Well, I guess it's just some like white stuff on the side. It's not really rust. Yeah, I guess she's new. She's in service since 27th of February. Thank you, OSC. Yeah, I fixed that Marnux today, yesterday evening. So again, if you're playing the card collecting thing and you have any issues, just report them in the Discord and then I'll fix them. I'm also considering turning it into like an app that you can have open and play along. Yeah, nothing will work, Toast. It's all dead. It's fine. It's fine. Discord.westerschelde.live. Yeah, but those commands are all gone because I'm building my own Stream Elements type backend system, but apparently something broke. More stuff to fix tonight. I don't mind. I like working on these little projects. It's fun. It's funny how I turned from gamer into like developer, and now I get my fun out of developing things instead of gaming. Next up will be the Transfenica ship in a minute here. I'll already turn towards it so we can get the full head-on shot. Let's play Mecha Chameleon. Honestly, it's fun to look at because I saw a few streamers play it, but I would suck at it. I would be really bad at that game. Happy with a page. No, I get that. The main thing for me to turn it into an app is because people have already automated the collecting, which kind of is the purpose of the game, of course. This is the Pulpka, seen her 4 times before. Another Ro-Ro cargo ship going to Paldiski. Is that in Finland? Or does it have another stop along the way to Finland? It's off. No, but there's already other people who are trying. It's okay, Sparrow. There's nothing personal against you. Because I know if there's more people going to start playing, eventually there will be another tech-savvy person that will automate it. We saw her yesterday coming in, I already got the card. There might be another thing that I'm considering of adding, that you can collect a card multiple times. And then maybe also experience, that you get experience for each collect that you do. I think that would be also another, that's also another addition that I have in my head. Because then you can collect, you can compare your XP that you have, but you can also compare the cards that you have with other players. Dude, this thing is turning into a big game at some point. Paldiski is in Estonia, okay. Guess she has another stop before she goes to Finland. Oh, I love this shot, full frontal. She's a bit oversaturated though. Why can't I correct the... Let me try one more time, because I should be able to push this button, right? How do I fix this? Nope. Nope. White balance. Let's see if that helps. Nothing at all. Oh, that's very blue. Wait, where's the auto? There. Ah! Ship wars coming soon. So I know there's a button to... Why can't I not touch it though? Maybe menu. Nope. 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 Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can fix the oversaturated colors on this camera. It's crazy how this camera is supposed to be so good, but I'm struggling with like properly working with it. I know it's probably a me thing, but oh yeah, it's definitely a skill issue. Not even gonna pretend. Why can't I? Frick. Lens compensation. I need to know, is that a build on the other side? What? Shooting mode. Is it exposure mode? Maybe that's it. Hang on. Menu, menu. Ah! The struggle is real. Exposure mode, no. 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 Hey, I actually saw one of these Transfenica ships 2 weeks ago on Friday. It was about to enter the river and it made a U-turn back out. I saw it do the U-turn at Breskens. Pretty crazy. Hey, Stutler. Hey, puppies. Have I evicted the poor streamer yet? It's for me to know, for you to find out. Why is my camera doing so overly saturated and why can't I tweak it? Ah, that's what I was looking for. Jeez, I found it. Okay, let's see if we can make it a little bit less. Yeah, that looks much better. Look at that. We found it. The exposure compensation. That's what we were looking for. Sorry about that. Me messing with the camera. Also, hey Stutler, if I didn't say hi yet. I don't remember. I was multitasking. Also on her you can see, like with the low light, the curvature in her panels. At the front there, it's like wrinkly. It's a ribbed for pleasure. So yeah, one of the fastest cargo ships on the river. Very maneuverable, very versatile ship. Apparently all the pilots love to go on this one, from what I heard. It's a fun one to navigate. And as always, the Transfenica ships in pristine condition. No rust at all. I could tell you, Papas, but then I'd have to kill you because that's classified information. Good looking ship. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you like the ship spotting at the river with me, don't forget to drop a follow. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe. It's all free, helps the channel grow so we can do more fun stuff in the future. On YouTube you can always smash the like button as well, of course, which also helps other people find the stream and also helps the channel grow. You're new, welcome Kirby. Make sure you follow if you like this. This vessel is part of the Split fleet. This one, the one in the background is. We'll take a look at the ships anchored on the other side in a little bit. Because I think we're about to get a gap in traffic, so then we can check out the anchored ships as well. I see you guys in Discord speculating, crying, being hysterical. I love this shot. Look at her going into the sun. Beautiful. Got a little inland ship going by as well. Appears to be a tanker. is the Bergse Diep. Oh, I saw this one this afternoon on the canal, anchored. They're off now. Next assignment or task. How's Steven doing? He's good. I'm looking at him right now. I can show him as well once we have a gap in traffic. Indeed, Sas van Ghent. That's where I saw him this afternoon. It's really cool if you're driving along the canal with your car. A lot of these inland ships, or even like some of the coaster ships, are just docked on the side of the road there. So you're really close to them. It's only then that you realize how even a ship like this, it's pretty damn big. It's not high, but it's wide, it's long. Hey John, which camera do I use? Sony FX30. But I'm still not happy with the color setup for my camera. I think I need to look into some custom LUTs that work well for me. But so far I haven't found any that I really like. It's also tricky, the LUTs, because I have to test them while I'm here at the river, I guess. Oh, maybe I can test them actually on my computer on the recording. I could try that. If you're thinking, what is this guy talking about, an LUT? It's basically a specific filter that you put on top of your image, and then the colors will change and tweak a little bit, make it more vibrant. Because I feel like this camera is pretty blank, if that's the word. She was built in 2011. All right, we got a little bit of a gap. So there's a few ships on the other side. Let's check them out. That appears to be a big bulker, or is it a tanker? Could actually be. No, I think it's a tanker. Will it be a crude oil tanker? She is definitely being bunkered right now. She's being fueled up. Yo, why didn't I get an alert for that? But Jakkert, what a name. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the support. What a smart decision. Oh, there it is. Because guys, you only get one prime. You can only gift it to one streamer once a month. So I'm honored to receive your prime. Thank you. The Solo. It is a crude oil tanker. I thought so. She's en route to Thames Port in the UK. I assume she's just here for refueling. Is it a rare card? Nice. So she's anchored there. So I learned that refueling your ship in the Netherlands is cheaper or significantly more interesting. So we often see ships just anchoring there and then being refueled, which is exactly what you're looking at right now. That big crane is the refueling arm for this ship. Then if we go a little bit to the left, we'll have one of the Splithof ships, I think. Yeah, we've seen this one up close before actually, or at least a similar ship. Because it's very weird, it has like this big structure on the side, on one side. I don't really know what, oh, I think, was it because it's submersible? I don't remember. Where's that guy going? He's hacking straight into the, which lens? It's a Tamron 18 to 300 millimeter lens. So we can zoom in all the way like this. And then if you really want to be, oh, it's the Sampogracht. Oh yeah, we have seen it before. Thought so. So we can do all the way this. Of course, it's blurry as hell because it's super far away. And then we can zoom out all the way like this. So it gives us a nice little range, this lens. Then further along, down the river on the other side. You guys are getting all the ships now. Ooh, what is? Oh, she's leaking. That is just an oil products tanker, I guess. Probably. And if I had to guess, she's probably emptying her ballast tanks as she is being loaded there. The STI Brixton. Built in 2014. I think that's all for ships on the other side. Yep. I do see a ship that is just appearing now from behind the pier, so we can take a look at that next. Ooh, look at that. We have the vehicles carrier we saw in the beginning of the live stream, all the way in the distance there. They are about to hit Flushing Roads, which is the place where the pilots switch. So about where she is, there will be a pilot switch. The river pilot will leave the ship, and then the sea pilot will board. So the Valentine is the ship. Ooh, look at that chimney. What the frick? Looks. Why is the chimney so much bigger than the rest of the ship? Interesting. She came from Tenerife, the Canary Islands. I've been there way too many times for my liking. Sailing under the Panama flag, 134 meters. She's definitely filled up with something. Shall we wave a flag towards you when we... Oh, I missed that, Jan. When we spot ships in Ghent? You can. I might be able to see it from here, actually. Are you there now? Probably not. You're watching the stream. Because, yeah, our usual ship spotting spot has been taken up by a festival, unfortunately. I have to say it again, another quiet evening on the river. Like last week was, well, no, the week before last. No, that was this. No, 2 weeks ago we had a really busy week on the river. Last week I don't really know because I was inside because of the heat. We saw it hasn't started yet. It's this week, the coming weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe. But the whole spot is locked off until July 10th, unfortunately. It's kind of a bummer because I wanted to use that spot for long streams when the tall ship race comes in. So in about a week from now, we will have a lot of sailboats like trimasters and everything going to Antwerp for a big event in the weekend. And they're all going to come through here. The main issue is that we might get another heat wave, and then if I cannot be by the car, I won't be able to stream those, which will make me very sad. The Valentine came from Vietnam, then Indonesia via Singapore, Kaapstad, so South Africa, Tenerife, and then Antwerp. There you go. See, always coming in with the detailed info. Get some water going. And again, even on this ship with the low sunlight, you can see like the the little curvatures in the hull of the ship. Yeah, I'm also not going to the tall ships race in Antwerp. It's gonna be way too busy and not enjoyable to do any live streaming there. But of course I will try to catch them on the river as they go towards Antwerp, and probably the Monday after as they leave Antwerp. I should also be able to catch a lot of them. Those might actually be very long streams that we do. Try to catch as many as we can. But as I said, if there's a heat wave, then those plans might be completely burned in the sun. I was gonna say down the water or down the drain, but they'll be burned in the sun. The worst forecasts right now are up to 41 degrees here. So it's gonna be even crazier than the previous one. But it's still far out, so hopefully the forecasts are gonna come down a bit more again. So the tall ships race is the weekend of the 10th and 11th of July. Oh, the heat wave? Yeah. Starting from July 7th or 8th, I think. Temperatures are rising again. I think the peak should be 9th and 10th of July. Actually, when the tall ships races are happening. But again, it's a longer term forecast, so. But of course, there's always a trend in the forecasting. But that's what we also. Yeah, I'll probably go there for the tall ships race. There's also, if the sun is in the afternoon, you have like shade from the big beer factory silos that are there. So then you'll be at least out of the sun. Poor Stutler. You have a week to find a portable air conditioning unit. I swear it's a lifesaver. Are you doing the, what is it again, Uthi? The Vierdaagse from Nijmegen? Are you gonna do it again? I can't believe it's already 1 month gone by from my two week months off. Oh yeah. You're doing it again. Good luck, my dude. Toi toi toi, as they say. Test 29 for next week, not that bad. Honestly, if you're sitting here in the sun, 29 is gonna be horrible already. But we'll see. Yeah, there's no shade. And usually I park my car so I have a little bit of shade from the trunk of my car. But because of the festival here, yeah, that was also not an option. Even now I'm just sitting in the grass beyond the closure. I'll show in a minute where I'm sitting for people who missed yesterday's stream. Look how many bits and bobs she has in her hull. Wow. It's a ribbled ship. Who knew that there was so much texture in the ship? They also didn't bother with cleaning up the pilot ladder. They just like lifted it a little bit. Maybe it was a time for dinner. They'll do it after. Ooh. Trying to tripods, please work. There we go. Something did hit her there. There's like 2 dots there. Yeah, I really hope the forecast for the heat wave tune down a little bit, especially for the tall ships race. Did it break? It could be Spyro that it broke. Again, it's vibe coded, so it's vibe coded, tested once by me, and then put in production. You had to refresh them. It's for interesting. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Did it break for everybody? I'm not sure who's playing, but maybe there should be a better reconnect mechanism then. Sometimes a refresh is needed. Okay. Can somebody write that in the Discord? You can write it in the ship cards channel. Of course you are, Rainy. You're one of the top players currently on the leaderboard. Meanwhile, making his star appearance on the show is Steven. There he is. Let's change the exposure a little bit. Oh wait, no. Or wait. There we go. He's unimpressed by the events of today. Oh, we got a coaster coming out. He's trying to catch you? Ooh, trying to catch me. Ooh. I already feel competition brewing in the carts. Camera, why are you not? Oh wait, I'm still. Oh, that's why. This is the Donau Express, written in a very literal way. The Donau Express 2, going to Piombino in Italy. I don't think we've ever had that destination before, Piombino. Maybe that's something that we can also start integrating in the ship cards. When you spot it, you unlock a port. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. That way you can unlock ports across the world as well. Ooh. Ooh. So much potential for the card game. You miss most of the damage? Ah, yeah. Another thought that passed my mind was having little card packs that you can like buy with Twitch channel points or something. You can collect flags, also true. Ooh, good one, Spyro. My goodness, there's so much potential for this game. Meanwhile, we got the next ship coming out. Let's see. This is the Kaptan Weissel Vardal. Wow, what a name for a ship. You're gonna be a busy man? Yeah. Oh, actually, I like the flag thing. It's super easy to add, actually. I'll just have a page with all the flags of the world, and then based on the cards you collected, they'll be like colored in or grayed out. And you can collect, oh my god, that's actually so good, the cards. It's like a quick thing to implement, I think. After fixing the WebSocket apparently, because it's broken again. It's Captain Vivi, and there's also Vivi on the chimney of the ship. Where is she going? Rotterdam. Built in 2007. And I think we got another coaster coming. Yep, we do. Let's keep it going. I think it's a coaster. Oh no, it's the pulley boats. This is one of the ship that goes between Ghent, Antwerp and Zeebrugge for like ferrying containers around in the local area. We've definitely seen this one before, the pulley boats. Yeah, Ghent to Zeebrugge and then probably back to Antwerp. First time? No shot. Huh. That's weird. Go back to the bigger one for a little bit at least. Hey Indigo, welcome, welcome. I can set the sun. I will set it in about 2.5 hours from now. I don't know when the sun exactly sets today actually. Let me check. Sunset. Wait, is it on the... no. Sunset. Oh, I can't type anymore. Sunset. Sunset Ghent. No, that's not what I... oh, to do sunset today? Today the sun will set at 10:03 p.m. God damn, that's late. Lies, we have seen her before? Yeah, thought so. Yeah, it's a super nice day out. It's not too warm, not too cold. Yeah, very enjoyable. But the low, I wonder how much free. So as long as the ships stay within like the buoys that you see like one in the middle of the screen here now. That part of the river has been dredged constantly to stay deep enough. And I think, I should check again on the map, but I think it's like 20 to 22 to 25 meters deep, this area. So if you would go into the sea here, it's like a very slow drop off until you reach about where the buoy is. And then there's like a massive drop down. Thank you, Toast. It's a small coast. It's the Wilson, one of the Wilson ships. The Wilson Muzzle. What's up, Bazzy? Bazzy, I was asking what the closest big German city to you is, because in August I will be traveling through Germany to Prague for a wedding, and I might have an overnight stop in a German city, and maybe we can plan it that it's a close one to you. Can I say hi to you? Anyway, still need to make the plans exactly on the timing, but I was just wondering if you're along the route or not. I think you are actually. This will go from Cologne to Berlin, and I think you're in between there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll let you know when I'm close. Hey, Kos, welcome. This one is pretty deep, actually. The Wilson, by the way. Man is ready for the day. Cleaned up the mooring lines from being in the lock. Now he's walking back. Well, they might have to prepare the pilot ladder still to get off. She's going fast, holy. If you look carefully at the bottom of the frame, you can see Steven Seagal as well. And suddenly it's busy on the river. More ships coming from the coastline now. It's all smaller traffic again though. Where's the big ships? We haven't seen many big ships for 2 days. Hey EG, good evening. Hey Hauser. It's something, I've been looking into that course, the tonnage. And I might have a way to do it soon. But currently it's not, yeah, it's not there. There's already a lot of info on the overlay though. You also don't want to flood too much info on there. Then coming from Zeebrugge is another one of these inland container ships, Look how tall she is stacked, by the way. This is a Tripoli. It's also a ship that we've regularly seen on stream. Also this one, Antwerp, Ghent, Zeebrugge. It's basically a little transport ship for containers in between the ports. Great minds think alike, Toast. Yeah, we spotted this one 6 times already. Yeah, so Jan, I think there's an issue with the pilot schedule actually, or the pilots, that there's not enough capacity. Because if you now look at the pilot schedules, the plan for the pilots, there's like a long list of ships that were supposed to come in over the past 3 days that are still not in. They're still on that list, so that means they didn't get a pilot in time. So I wonder if they have like an issue with capacity for the pilots. But there's definitely something going on there, because I do feel like traffic has been a lot slower the last 2 days that we've been here. There's also a ship hiding behind the Tripoli, by the way. Not sure if you see it. It's slowly peeking up there. Slowly. The Tripoli has a capacity of 450 TEU still. Wow, that's a lot. That's 250... No, 225 of these containers that you're looking at. The Rio Friedrichstadt. Going also from an anchorage to Antwerp now. Looks like she's doing a wheelie, the Friedrichstadt. Does look like she's overtaking the Tripoli slowly. I just saw a guy arrive here with a trident and a bag, and now he went down where the water was. I think he's gonna like pull something out of the sand. I wonder what he's farming basically. 9.3 versus 6.7 knots. Yeah. Hey, Mac Patriot. After this one, I think there will be a big gap in traffic actually. So we might have to just look at Steven Seagal. Zagers. I have no idea what that is, EG. No, I have to look it up. Zagers. Zeespieren. Oh, it's like little worms. Ew. The frick? Do you know what they use them for? Pieren, yeah. Do you know what they use them for? Is it like bait for fishing? Or do they eat them? I'll zoom in on the guy in a little bit once the ship has gone past. Oh, it is bait for fishing. Okay, thought so. They bait them. It's crazy how deep they are. He's like properly pushing a trident in the sand, basically plowing it. Sorry, I was looking at the guy. The Rio Friedrichstadt is coming from Philadelphia. Okay, via Rotterdam. Thank you, SC. Cool info. It's our bulb going through the water. perfect timing. As the one goes out of frame, the Tripoli comes in frame. Looks like Tripoli is doing a task for a CMA CGM today. It's like all reefers from them on the ship. I wonder if it's like empty containers that they're just relocating now. Look how many there are. Also, my goodness, that bridge is ridiculously high. You'll see in a minute. No, you better not have fear of heights on this one. Oh, look at that. Like a long neck. Correct, Cactus Jack. So the bridge goes up and down based on how many containers are on the deck. But like the 4 layers that you see now is a max capacity. With loaded containers, the draw would be deeper. Yeah, I thought so. Let's check out the guy real quick for a second here. So he's literally like digging for worms, I guess. Oh, he has one. Oh, I saw him throwing in the bucket. That's cool. I didn't know there's like little worms inside the sand once the water retracts. Oh, here's another one. Eat. Hey Jeffrey, good to see you. All right, now we got a bit of a gap. So if you're just joining, we are not in our usual spot because that has been taken up by this festival thing. They blocked off the whole area for 3 weeks, so we cannot go there until July 10th. So we're a bit further to the left of it, which is okay in this weather, but when there's a heat wave, that means that we cannot properly stream, I think. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's look at the ships go away from us a little bit. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the frame, we have another Steven Seagull. Could post on a jetty. No, the jetty is also off limit now. It's part of the festival. Indeed, it's the backstage. So in theory, if you want to be a freeloader, you can come here, chill in the grass and hear all the music from the stage anyway. But honestly, I looked at the lineup. I'll be polite and say that it's not my style of music. The lineup sucks. We need Stevens as collectibles. Maybe we can have it as a bonus XP thing every time there's a seagull in the frame. Gonna check radar for a minute here, see what is moving or not moving at least. Vessel finder. So I'm currently in Antwerp, nothing there. There's a Grimaldi ship in the lock now, but I think it might be a while until that one goes out. Also, oh no, that one came in actually, never mind. Oh my goodness. I'm currently looking at the biggest container dock in Antwerp. It's almost empty. There's 1, 2, 3 container ships in there. Usually there's like 8, 9, 10 in there. Wow. There must be an issue with pilots somehow. That's crazy. That's a bad reputation for the port. Okay, let's go further up the river, see what is moving. Nothing, nothing. Get out of here, little insects. Yeah. Okay. Going further down, nothing. Oh my god, it's gonna be a really slow day. Nothing, all the ships leaving. Multituck 22 should be in the middle of the river, is that correct? I don't know. Can I see it? No. Alright. There's a general cargo ship coming from the coastline. So got that one. And then another general cargo ship at Flushing Roads. Another general cargo ship on approach. Why is there no big ships? It's crazy. A container ship, small one. What are you? You're going to Vlissingen, so you're probably going to go to fuel up. Another general cargo ship far out. Oh, a 366 meter ship now getting a pilot, but that's going to be another 4 hours until she's here, so you won't see that. Yeah, slow day, guys. Slow day today. I was really hoping that the evening was going to bring some traffic after, yeah, I looked a few times today. There really was not much either during the daytime. Now I'm wondering if it's worth staying until sunset. Let me look at the pilot schedule. I'll link it in the Discord, by the way, the pilot schedule, so you guys can see what I mean with it's weird. Because it's a public web page. Okay, copy. So if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing? But if you're in the Discord, I'll post it in Beam. There it is. So if you're in the Discord and you've opened that page, you can see that there's like a massive list of planned entrances of ships. Some of them are going back to the 22nd of June, which is like, I don't know, a week ago. But especially look at the list of like the 27th, which is 2 days ago, the 28th, which is yesterday. There's like a huge list of ships that didn't come in. And I have a feeling that the delay is just growing. Even today, like at 4 p.m. and at like 5 p.m. there were so many ships planned to come in, and almost none of them are moving inwards. It's really, really weird what's going on there. Let's see what's on schedule for tomorrow. Dubai Express at 10:20. MSC Perlé at 6. Maybe do an early stream tomorrow. The Marsk Letitia at 2. It's already further away, but let's see what you guys are typing. The Bulker GCL Greece has stocks in the port of Vlissingen bound for Ghent. Oh, really? No, it's not tidal issues. Like the ships can go in and out regardless of the tide. There's a few that have a limitation for the tides for making the big 180 degree turn in Antwerp sometimes. But other than that, from Ghent is even, let me check, see. I don't see the one near Vlissingen though. Maybe my app is out. Let me restart this app. It's very slow. Maybe I should give marine traffic another go. Yeah, I don't see any ships going from Vlissingen to Ghent right now. Well, there's a few small general cargo ships going, but... And then from Ghent, let's see... Yeah, if it's now leaving in Ghent, then it's gonna be at least 2 hours. And yeah, I see it, Riemen. That's at least 2 hours until it's here. It's pretty far out. It's close to where I live, actually. Let me check the outgoing traffic as well for tomorrow. Yeah, so the MSC Yoshin was supposed to leave, didn't leave. Yeah, even in Antwerp, there's like a massive backlog. I'm so surprised that no news has come out of all the pilot delays. I guess the general public doesn't care about it. It's just us for ship spotting. You can look at the guy catching worms, but that's a bit tame. I wonder if he uses them himself or he's like selling them. He's farming. In the distance, we got one general cargo ship coming from over there. Yeah, that's the tide navigator probably that we're looking at. That's all the traffic we just saw leave. And other than that, again, the big gap of nothingness. There's a dredge over there, but that's going back and forth. They put a lot of barges out there. I assume they're expecting another bulker and it will need to be lightened to go up to Ghent. We already looked at all these ships and I'm going to check the other side for a minute. So, if we zoom and... hang on, where am I? There we are. So... that one is going away from us. There's just an inland ship coming towards us. More inland stuff. It's Hansweert skyline. There's one tanker there. It's coming. It's also going away. So yeah, some small traffic, nothing major. This is the one we saw earlier. Really quiet. It's one ship. That is Ghent over there, I believe. It's another spot along the river. Well, the ships are a bit further away from you over there. I'll wait for the tide navigator, but after that I think I'm gonna have to wrap things up for today. It's just not worth it. I think the tide navigator is hiding behind the pier there. So we'll watch the guy fish some worms in the corner while we wait. So I don't think we'll have a sunset on stream today. I'm not gonna sit here for 2 more hours looking at nothing. Well, barely anything. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna do a deep Google search on if there's any known issues with the piloting of the ships. Because this must economically hurt the port of Antwerp, right? If you look at the big container dock there, there's barely any container ships being loaded or unloaded. So that's like a standstill for the port. Dock workers don't have a job or anything to do. Interesting. What is he digging for? Some kind of worms that they use for fishing bait. And if you don't believe that, he's digging a treasure. Yeah, that's the question. Is he digging one up or burying one? He's making a big mess down there. Funny thing though is that like after the next high tide, that whole area will be flat again. And I'm wondering if those worms are like valuable and you can make good money by doing this. Otherwise we might have to pivot our stream to worm catching at the river. We can still film some ships, but in between we'll fish for worms. It sounded so relaxing. It would have been a good day to test I have a new mic setup to use actually, which should capture the background noise a bit better. I should bring it out. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Maybe one final call out as well. If you're new to the channel, usually it's busier than what we're looking at right now, but if you like the ship spotting stuff, don't forget to drop a follow. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe. It's all free and it helps the channel grow so we can do more fun stuff in the future. Hang on, we're gonna do plane spotting. Get ready. Where is he? Is he already here? Jesus. Why is plane spotting so hard? Oh, God, I lost him. There he is. Got him. Got him. Not too shabby of a pan. It's a Diamond DA40. There we go. I could tell it wasn't the Cessna. I didn't know what it was. This is the Grevelingen. I feel like we've also seen this one before on stream. Voorhaven Varo. No idea where that is. Somewhere in Ghent. And she came all the way from Rotterdam Botlek. Oh. Spotted 3 times. See? We got a patrol vessel coming out as well. The RWS 78. Hey monkey, more civilized? Yeah. The only downside is we don't have traffic today. It's really, really sad. Nothing's happening as far as I can tell. So I was here on Sunday, nothing was happening. I'm here today, I don't see any movement, I don't hear any noises from construction or whatsoever, so yeah, not much. You say at least uncommon? What do you mean? The RWSs, we spot it all the time. Don't forget the rarity of a ship is based on, so what are the factors? I think it's type of ship, age, length, and how many times we spot it, I think, are currently in the algorithm. Correct, Volker. We are near Terneuzen. We are in the spot that I just filmed where the festival is. That's where we are usually standing, but yeah, we've been evicted from our regular spot. We have to resort to plan B, just where we are right now. The police on patrol. Interesting, they're going outside of the regular shipping lane. They're a bit camera shy. They're trying to stay as far as they can from me. So, if you have missed yesterday and the first one of today, oh sorry, Jesus, horrible filming from me. We added a new little game mechanic to the website that is with the stream. You can collect ship cards, so basically every ship we spot gets turned into a card on the website. You can collect them, you can make a nice little collection. In the Twitch chat there's a link on how to play the game. Currently you need a Twitch account to play it. I will probably expand it to YouTube as well, but that's an ongoing thing. What is this? There we go, that's better. Okay. How much would it cost? I have no idea. $1 million? Probably more than $1 million. It's a very fast boat. If they have to, they can go really fast. I think it's also quite maneuverable. It's nice of them to come by though, the patrol boat. So at least have something to look at. So it's time, we're gonna put on the hoodie, getting chilly. Don't forget about maintenance. Yeah, but I think the question was more to buy a ship like this. I assume, at least. Hoppa. It's deployable as a command vessel during emergencies on the Westerschelde. Equipped for this purpose with additional superstructure to accommodate at least 5 persons. There we go. The more you know. Wait. Oh, there's a speedhop ship in the distance. I was like, where did that ship come from? But it just turned around with the current. Are we at 1,520 already? Nice. We probably spotted a lot more as we've only started tracking in April this year? Was that this year, April? Have we spotted 1,520 ships since April this year? Or was that last year? No, that's probably last year. So yeah, in a year and a few months time. And it's not all the ships, because if I'm solo and there's no mods around, I only do the big ships on the overlay, so. And off she goes. So we do have a tanker coming, so we'll take a look at that as well. A little tanker, of course, as all the traffic is small today. It's since, yeah, 2025, so this has been more than a year. Wow, I didn't know the website is already a year old. Time flies. Also, guys, you were under the hoodie. Nobody said anything. I really want the other microphones. I think I'm gonna order them tonight. This is the gas winner. What a good name. Built in 2015, not 2020, 2015. Just under 100 meters. So in case you're wondering why a lot of these ships often are like just below a round number, like why is it not 100? The way fees are calculated on certain areas. For example, I know for the Westerschelde River, the fees are calculated by length overall. And there's like tables that they use, right? From 0 to 100 to, yeah, from 0 to 99.9 is this much. From 100 to 200 is maybe another amount, and so forth. So by making it 99, maybe 0.9 even, they just are in the lower bracket for paying port fees and pilot fees and whatnot. That's also the main reason why the big ultra large container ships, I always call them 400 meter ships, but in reality they're all 399.9 meters to avoid being in a bigger fee category. This is pretty funny. She's going to Donye in France. Administration at its best. I feel like the whole maritime industry is doing little tricks to save as much money as they can. It's just like the flags on all the ships. It's called flag of convenience because all the tax regulations and work regulations and safety regulations from that country apply to the ship. So that's why Liberia, Panama, and a few others are way more popular than other countries for registering your ship under. And then if you look in general at nationalities of workers on these ships, I don't think I'm exaggerating if I say that 50% is Filipino, because they're a lot cheaper. I know mega ships, I was talking about it earlier, there is something going on with the pilots, like they're out of capacity, they're maybe doing some strike actions or something. I did read somewhere that they're doing less overtime, so maybe they, because of them not doing overtime, there's a massive capacity problem for pilots. So, I don't know. But it's really weird. If you look at the Deurgang dock, which is the main dock in Antwerp, there's only 4 ships, or 3-4 ships in there. While usually there's like around 10, and a few big ones as well. It also makes it hard for the stream, because I usually use the pilot schedules to know what is coming in and what is going out, and I'm unable to rely on them now. And that's why I end up by the river like today when there's barely any traffic. Ford is removing the rear seats from transit vans to avoid US import tax. That's funny. And then they just fit them in the US, the seats. Just remove the rear seats and put them just loosely in the van. That would be tax avoidance at its best. So you got a little tug there, pushing a barge forwards. Loud bird is loud. There is spam. There's 2 main websites that you can use. There's vesselfinder.com or there's marinetraffic.com. And yeah, it's a map similar to, it's not working toast today. The commands are broken. And both have apps as well, yeah. The link that those send you is the location we're at, about where we are at. I've been using Vessel Finder mostly, little tricks, I don't know why. And now I'm so used to the visual, or how Vessel Finder looks at marine traffic, feels odd to me. I have to say though, both websites are absolutely rip-offs. Like on Flight Radar you can get a nice premium subscription for not a lot of money with nice features. There's no such thing for these marine traffic or Vessel Finder website. For any decent filter ability, you will pay 1,000 euros a year or something. It's ridiculous. They should really make a tier for ship enthusiasts. Looks like there's some smaller traffic coming out of the canal as well. Take a look at that. Looks like the cam plant is letting off some steam. Not sure if the mic picks it up, if there's like a big hissing noise. There's a big steam venting going on. It's hella loud. We got the Lumi, the Socandes, and the Insomnia. I know, that's an interesting look. And that's Lumi, the little one. It's always funny to see how non-aero or fluid dynamic these barges are, because they really have a straight front. Yeah, it's one of those little pusher. Oh yeah, it's one of those little pusher ones indeed. It's not even like one of those square pushers. It's really like a little one. The little ship that could. Look at it go. Look at that throttle. Ooh, really cool. She's almost there. Almost there. Alright, we'll rotate back to Erasmus gas tankers. Can't remember seeing that company ever on the river so far. Also, Steven Seagal at the bottom of the frame now. For all you bird lovers. Oh, we got the general cargo ship suddenly here as well. We'll follow the LPG tanker until we meet the general cargo ship. Birds and boats. And beers. If I wouldn't have to drive the car, we could do birds, boats and beers. BBB. That would be a good podcast, that we do a podcast format. We just sit here and we talk about stuff. Birds, boats and beers. More gas is being released, or pressure released in the chem plant. Now you have a different type of podcast, Cactus Jack. Is there something on the deck? I think it's what is that? Is it for wind turbines? Do you think it's poles? It seems a bit short for a wind turbine pole. Maybe it is though. So this is the Tiger. Oh, it's Tig Navigator. Nope, wrong button. Oh, it's the Tide Navigator. Okay. It's wind turbine masts, is it? Interesting. I assume so, but I guess they're disassembled, so they put a few of these pieces on top of each other. We've seen a lot of wind turbine blades being transported on the river. These masts are rarer, so it's cool that we catch this one. It's Russian ICBMs. Yeah, they're giving them to Belgium. Good looking ship though. The camera really doesn't do it with the poor light condition, but it's like a nice tint of green and then a nice black color. I like the combination. Looks really cool. There we go. Now we see the green a bit better. Oh, look at that little cabin in the front. Is that for operating the crane or for steering the ship, I wonder? I mean, we have nuclear weapons from the US. We might as well have a few from Russia as well. Yeah, I really wonder what that cabin in the front is. If it's for navigating the ship or for just operating the crane. No, the crane has its own little booth there. So it is for potentially navigating the ship then. Interesting. Hey, Luscator. After this one, I'm gonna wrap up things for today. Unfortunately, a really slow evening on the river. And there's nothing big inbound. Let's see how far the bulk carrier on the canal has progressed, but I think it's gonna be a... Oh yeah, it's only at... No. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's only... No. It's way too far out. Yeah, so we will wrap up things after the Tide Navigator. So they completely wrapped up the holes in the mast. Some blue foil. No ninjas, not on this ship. I do like the black paint on it. It's like there's like a matte tint to it. It's not really like reflective. It's really cool. All right, so shorter one today. As I just said, the pilot schedules are weird right now, so it's really hard for me to predict when there's a lot of traffic. I will stream tomorrow for sure. I'll try to pick a good moment again, maybe in the morning. It looked interesting in the morning, but we'll have to wait and see. Other than that, thank you all for tuning in. Short one, but it's better than no stream. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And don't forget to follow, subscribe, like the video, and whatnot. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Bye, Dutch fella. Dutch fella, do you know what's going on with the pilots on the river? There's like massive delays. DM me if you know anything. I'm curious. Bye.